Hey guys, Dylan from Noble Records coming at you with another video. This is some stuff I found, haven't shown in other videos. Usually the other videos I do are just like big collection hauls and stuff like that, but when I pick up individual records here and there, I usually will try to do this like recent finds type thing. So around me are some of my favorite records, psychedelic stuff. Thought I would put that up so you guys could see some. But I'll just get right into it. This is all stuff that I either found online. I ain't too proud to admit, I find stuff online sometimes. Sometimes you get some good deals. And stuff I've bought from antique stores, stuff like that. So this first one, this is one of my favorite jazz records ever. This is John Coltrane and Duke Ellington on Impulse. It is a first mono pressing, beautiful copy. I've been looking for a good pressing of this for a long time. I have a reissue of it. Long story, but the first collection I ever bought, I was trying to decide whether I should buy it or not. It was the best collection I ever bought. And I just picked a random record, and I was like, if this is a good record, I'll buy it. And it was stupid, I know, but it was the best collection I ever bought. I picked a random record, and it was that one. So I said, all right, I'll buy it. And so this is actually a first pressing. That's a reissue. And I just been looking for one for a really long time. They're hard to find in good shape. And I was looking at a collection, gosh, it was probably a month ago. And the guy had a bunch of blues and jazz stuff, funk, stuff like that. And I went to go look at them. And man, they were in horrible shape. Some of them were water damaged. Some of them were all scratched up. And they were all like blues and jazz and mostly like decent stuff. And there's a couple in there that I ended up keeping, but they weren't that great. I'm going to have to throw them on the record cleaner to see how clean I can get them. But I was going to pass on it, and then I pulled this out and saw it, checked the condition, and it was near mint. And I was like, how did this even come from the same collection? It's unbelievable. So I asked him, I was like, hey, could you just sell me this one? And he's like, no, I don't do that. I'm not going to sell just one. I need to get rid of all of them. So I was like, all right, well, how much you want for all of them? He said $60. I said, all right, cool. So this record's worth $60 just by itself. And the rest of them, some of them I threw in the garbage. Some of them were salvageable enough to put in my dollar bin. But anyways, this is a good deal for $60 for this. And yeah, kind of fills a hole I've been trying to find for a while. Also, saw an ad on Craigslist. The guy had a record collection for sale. Nothing was very good in it, but he had this, a Funkadelic Maggot Brain. He was like maybe 40 or 50 records. And this is a first pressing on Westbound of Maggot Brain. If you don't know this album, it is just essential. Face melting, amazing. Eddie Hazel on guitar, phenomenal funk. I feel like no matter who you are, you like this album. Really, really good stuff. Anytime I see a copy, I try to pick it up. This one's not in great shape, but it was worth. I mean, he wanted $20 for the whole collection, so I got it. And I've already got a copy. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'll do. I'm going to do with that one. It's not, like I said, it's not in perfect shape or anything like that. This one I showed in a couple videos ago. I think I got it when I went and dug through my friend's storage unit. He recommended I get this one. This one's a record called Confusion by Big Brother, featuring Ernie Joseph. The cover alone kind of made me want to buy it. If you look up, like right here, it says, you know, let's see, the Beatles, James Brown, Fifth Dimension, Bob Dylan, Rolling Stones, Blood, Sweat, and Tears. If you can see that. But it's just, it looks like an old concert poster or something. But the cover alone made me buy it and just listen to it. And last night, it was just phenomenal. Really good. Great smoking hot blues guitar. Kind of reminded me a little bit of Blue Cheer. This is not Big Brother and the holding company Big Brother. There's a bunch of different bands called Big Brother, but really great. It's on the All American label. The originals of this can be hard to find, but you can usually get reissues. But that's a great record. It's called Confusion, Big Brother, featuring Ernie Joseph. This next one, so I've been having, if you're new to my channel, you might not know this, but I'm a huge Townes Van Zandt fanatic, and I've been having some pretty good luck with Townes Van Zandt lately. I'm trying to get all the original pressings on Poppy. This is upside down. This is, for the sake of the song, his first album is a DJ, promo copy or whatever. This was on eBay, and the seller listed it as being good, but the condition of the jacket and the vinyl being good. And I was like, that jacket looks better than good. I mean, it didn't have any big seam splits or anything like that. No bad ring wear. Sometimes he's getting pretty bad ring wear. So I was like, maybe he just thinks good means good and not horrible like the grading actually is. If you grade a record, if you have a record that's like good, it's in horrible shape. It's really a bad representation probably. But anyway, so I bid on it just to see. You know, hey, we'll see what we can get it for. And it looked like at least the cover was in better shape than the one I had, so win-win. I put like a $20 bid in on there and forgot about it. I wake up one morning and it said the auction had ended and I got it for $18.50. Got it in the mail. Sure enough, this thing is near mint. It's unbelievable. These usually go for around $100, the promos that are near mint. So I really looked out on that one. I'm able to sell my other one. So, I mean, I paid more than that for my other one, and the other one's all beat up. So anyways, along the same lines, got this promo copy of High-Low and In Between on Poppy. Look at that. Beautiful copy. This one's near mint promo. Beautiful. I mean, and these are really, really hard to find. Yeah, I mean, original Towns Van Zandt stuff on Poppy, so I only need like a couple more. Because I think I might have showed this one, but I'll show it again. This one's Delta Mama Blues. This is one of my favorite Towns Van Zandt records. I got this one. It's on the original Poppy last month. So I've been getting lucky with Towns. If you don't know Towns Van Zandt, he's just incredible singer-songwriter. Trailblazer, good guy. So another guy I was talking to online had some rare stuff for sale, and I needed an upgrade copy of this. This is the Power of Zeus, the Gospel according to the Gospel according to Zeus. This is a hard rock psychedelic, just acid trip. It is phenomenal. It's on Rare Earth. This is an original pressing. This is near mint vinyl. The cover's probably VG+, but the copy I had before wasn't that bad, but I really wanted, like, this is one of my favorite Psych records. I wanted a really nice copy of it, and he had this one he said was really nice, and it is. And so I sold my other copy to Matt Sands. Thank you, Matt Sands, for picking that one up off me. You're a gentleman and a scholar. But anyways, this one's a great copy, and like I said, I bundled it with another one. And yeah, this one's just a phenomenal hard rock, hard psych, just a beautiful, incredible record. If you're into that type of thing, check it out, Power of Zeus. This is the one I bundled it with. This is one of my all-time favorite jazz records. Probably, it's definitely in my top 3. This is Moanin'. Let's see here. Yeah, this is Moanin', Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers. This is an original pressing on Blue Note. I had a copy of this, and you know what happened to it. I sold it to Chris, Tunes from the Man Cave, a while back, and just wanted another nice, clean copy. This is I think this is a second pressing. It's a stereo pressing, but it's within a year or two of the original release. This one I was shocked to get. I've been wanting it for a long time, but just haven't pulled the trigger on it. This is live Velvet Underground Neko. And this is a 4 LP on blue vinyl. Check that out. You can't really see how blue it is, but it is very blue. I've been wanting that for a long time. I think this was a Record Store Day release a few years ago. And just been waiting for a good copy for a good price. And this one, I got it for $20 on eBay. And it's a 4 LP. They don't go for like crazy money or anything, but I mean, you know, usually like around 40. And so I got this one's great near mint copy. Got it for $20. Excited to get that. You guys know I love Velvet Underground. This one's another one I've been looking for a really long time. Zeke, the Vinyl Geek. I think it was him that showed this on his Instagram page. This is called Flash, the Moving Sidewalks. This one, man, it is a really killer Psych record. This is released on Akarma, or Akrama, is actually what it's called. And this one, let's see, it's 3-sided. Let me see if I've got the, yeah, it's 3-sided. Look at that freaking etching. Holy moly, on the 4th side. The original release, let's see if I can get that just right. Oh, yeah. The original release is just a single LP, I believe. But it's, you know, the original release, I think, is like a... I don't quote me, I'm not sure, but I know it's at least a $500 record, if not more. But it's just killer, and I've been looking for it for a long time, so I got this reissue. When it comes to stuff like that, psychedelic albums that are worth like over $500, I'm totally down just to buy a reissue because that's crazy money. And this one sounds phenomenal, great sound. That label, Akrama, is the best. They do great reissues of Psych records, and they sound good. Another one, this is another online buy. This was on eBay. Somebody posted this. This is American Beauty, original master recording. And the grading on there was like a little bit, it was a little bit vague, I think. But all they wanted was $30, and it was for that and this, Europe 72. And wasn't 100% sure what the grading was, but I was like, you know what, I'll take a chance. I think they probably were a new seller, and I was like, I'll take a chance to see. $30 can't really go wrong with those two Grateful Dead records, because this one usually goes for more than that. And I got them in the mail. They're in just great shape. Left the guy super good feedback. I've been looking for this one for a while. I had one, but usually for some reason the jackets on these are just completely destroyed on the original master recordings, the 80s release. They've got a new 45 RPM version. That's great and all, but it's just kind of annoying. I know 45 RPM sounds better, but you got to get up and flip the record twice as often. Anyways, I already have that Europe 72, so I'll probably sell it. And this one, the Head Shop, is a killer Psych record. This is one I've been looking for a really long time. Somebody gave me a reissue of this as VCLT like 6 months ago, and I never found out who it was. I don't know who sent it to me. Whoever it was, thank you so much. I will be passing it along. A killer record. But I'm looking for original for a really long time. Found that one. Super thrilled with it. This one right here, I walked in an antique shop here in Monroe, North Carolina, which, why the heck was this in Monroe? I'll never know. This is Graaf Generator. The least we can do is wave to each other. This is a... Graaf Generator is a killer prog band. Really good. It's just amazing stuff. And lately I've gotten a couple of their albums, gotten really lucky, and gotten like first UK pressings. This one's not a first UK. It is a UK pressing. I think it's like a mid-70s type of deal, but it's near mint. Got it at an antique shop. Really good price. Couldn't believe it was in there. It's kind of funny that like somebody in this area would be listening to Graaf Generator, but I'm in this area, so I guess it makes sense. All right, this last little batch is from shout out to another VC guy. Used to be formerly High Octane Revival, now Fuzzface 45. I think it's his new YouTube handle. Great guy, Garner. Thank you, man, so much. He had some stuff he was... Actually, funny enough, this was on eBay, and this is one I had an alert for. I've been wanting it for a long, long time. The original Japanese... So this is... I'll just show it. This is Blues Creation, Demon and 11 Children. This is a... My gosh. If you're into Psych at all, or hard rock, or blues rock, or anything, hunt this one down. Phenomenal record, and this is a reissue. The original, this is a Japanese, so this is Flower Traveling Band, Satori up here. It's in the same vein. It's Japanese hard rock, blues rock from the early 70s. And this is just phenomenal. This is a 2012 reissue on Bamboo. But like I said, the original Japanese pressings are really expensive. I've been wanting one forever, but they're just really hard to find. And this one popped up. This is a reissue, and it was really cheap. I can't remember how much it was on eBay, and I was like, I'm going to go ahead and just pull the trigger on that thing. So I put in an offer. He accepted it, and then he sent me a message. Actually, I sent him a message. I didn't realize who it was. And I was like, hey, if you have any more Japanese hard rock stuff like that, let me know. And he sent me a message back. He's like, hey, Dylan, this is, Garner from VC, and he's like, I'd love to send you a list of some more stuff I've got. I'm trying to thin the herd a little. And so he sent me a list of some other stuff he had, and so I bought a bunch more stuff from him. So this one was the main one, and this is the one I really would recommend. I think no matter who you are, you like this album. This is, the name of the band is Blues Creation, Demon and 11 Children. This is just a absolutely unbelievable record. Really, honestly, check that out if you have not heard it. This is another one, Moloch. It's a band from Memphis, Tennessee. Killer blues rock band. Right when you drop the needle on this thing, you just signed up. You bought a ticket to ride. It is killer. Really good psychedelic rock, blues rock. And this is blues rock done really well. Some of these like psych rock, albums are really more like just blues rock albums, which I'm cool with. Like, Blue Cheer, Vincebus Eruptum or whatever. That's a just straightforward blues rock album, really. I mean, there's a couple little psychedelic, leanings to it, but it's basically blues rock. This is a really good mixture of blues rock and psych rock. It's got a great stereo mix to it. This copy sounds amazing. This is actually a reissue. Let's see when it's from. This is called Klimt, Klimt Records. But man, it's a really good sounding record. I listened to it last night all the way through. I was like, oh, wow, it sounds phenomenal. Great pressing of this. The original pressings are not that expensive. I think you can get them for like $40. But Moloch is the name of the band. The guitar player, Lee Baker, phenomenal guitar player. This is the back cover. He was taught how to play guitar by Mississippi Fred McDowell, so he's good. But just a killer guitar player, and he actually had his own outfit. A couple of these guys played in his own Lee Baker band previously, but this is a really, really strong record. Seriously, check this out. Great stuff. This is another one, Bare Soul Flash. This is a really good. This one's almost leans a little bit more towards the garage side, but great blues rock guitar solos, all that stuff. Really strong guitar work. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. This is also a reissue. I'm not really sure what the originals go for, but it's a great record. Bare Soul Flash. This one, holy moly. It's a band called Bent Winds. The album called Sussex. This is a band from Canada. You might have seen this cover before. I've seen it shown a few times in the VC. Been trying to get my hands on one, just haven't come across one. This is a reissue. This, I'm telling you, is Psychedelic Essential. It's phenomenal. I listened to it last night. I forgot how good it was. It's just mind-blowing. Really great psych record. It's right in the middle. It doesn't lean too far to the garage side or too far to the prog side. It is a true and true psych record all the way through, and it is just immaculate. It's phenomenal. This is one I really, really strongly would recommend you check out. Like I said, I bought a ton of psych records over the past couple years. Now I'm trying to really just buy the ones that I really, really like. This is one that just was kind of missing, and it's just, I highly recommend this one. Really phenomenal record. A couple more here. This one is Hulk Unchained. This one is one of those. I have a friend who just sold one. I think he got like $1,200, $1,500 for it. Original pressings. This is a reissue. This is, as you can tell by the cover, pretty crazy stuff. This is psychedelic rock. It kind of leans a little bit more to the prog side. I mean, it's definitely psych, but just has a little bit of a prog influence on there for sure. But just a great record. I mean, as you can tell, I mean, if the originals go for that much, they're good. But anyways, this is Elias Hulk, Unchained. Really good psych record. That's one that will impress you for sure. And then the last one I'm going to show is another one that I heard about this from Zeke, the Vinyl Geek. These original pressings, the last one I saw go on eBay went for around $1,000, I think, which is about what they go for. This is a reissue. Yeah, I've been looking for one, and even the reissues are really hard to find in the U.S., and so I haven't been able to find one. He had one, cut me a good deal on it. Been looking for forever. This one, if you're into, I don't know if I've showed it on my channel before, there's a great blues rock band from Uruguay called Dia de Blues. That's a really good album. It's like this one. There's another one, Papo's Blues. That's a great one. It's along the same lines of this, really heavy blues rock, and it just leans towards psychedelic. But this one is one, man, I would really strongly recommend if that's your type of thing, like your cup of tea. Blues Addicts, really, really great record. So guys, that's kind of what I've been digging on here lately, listening to. Hope you guys are doing well. Again, shout out to Garner. Thank you, man, for hooking me up with some of them things. Actually, I think you got another package in the mail for me coming any day now. So thanks again. We'll do another one soon. If you like this video, subscribe to the channel. Keep up with us on social media. The links to that are in the description of the video. We just got these hats in, and I've got them. I'll put a link in my profile if you want to grab a hat or a t-shirt. I've just got all that stuff on our website. So thank you guys so much for watching and all your support. We'll talk to you soon.